for me, I am more just intrigued to see how it goes. I don't know if I like it or if I don't like it. I need to see it first. I need to see like some results, a sample size of results before I'm like, this is kind of fucking stupid. Like I need to see it.
I've always been a fan of the like laissez-faire approach, hands off, like hands off. Let the game just kind of do what it's going to do, but there you have to have an understanding that things have to evolve. And with the pitch clock, the one thing that I was concerned with is that cat and mouse game, being able to control the running game. Well, that's honestly, when I say that out loud, I can hear me, and nobody's said this to me, but I know that it's true, and it fucking sucks that I've acknowledged this a long time ago. But when I talk about the pitch clock, I talk about the running game, and I talk about controlling the running game, eliminating the running game. And that's a great conversation for me to have with guys who played when I played. That's a great conversation for me to have with guys who played before I played. But that conversation falls deaf today because guys are like, running game? What are you talking about? Nobody fucking steals. What do you mean, like defending my position? Do you mean like ending up in a fielding position after I throw? You know that doesn't work for everybody. That's not how everybody maximizes their potential physically. So what do you like? These are just foreign concepts to guys. Like to actually shut down the running game, guys have to be exposed to being ran on and what that game looks like for them to know how important or how much they need to value that is. So until that starts happening, me looking at the pitch clock like it's going to fuck with guys is just an old dude looking at it through a lens that the game is not seen through today. So then I have to evolve and realize, well, these kids and these young folks who are watching the game, they want shit to move along. And if I understand that, I understand that we have to give them areas where this can be cleaned up. The pitch clock is an area where it can be cleaned up. The hitters not having 30 fucking seconds to walk up to the plate with their music, that's an area where it's going to be cleaned up. So
what is it? You're allowed 10 seconds now?
10.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Do you think infielders hate this? Because it's probably going to hurt their metrics. Like if you're not positioned almost perfectly, if you're not allowed to be positioned perfectly,
it's going to turn it. It's going to turn it all on its head, right? Like you're basically taking all of the defensive metrics if they were in a book, and now you're just doing this. You're shaking it up. You're fucking emptying everything, and you're like, all right, ready? Let's start again. Like you just built this awesome, fucking like. Awesome Lego set. Like you just threw together the Millennium Falcon in like an hour. And now they've come by and just fucking kicked it. And there's pieces everywhere. And you're like, I don't even know how to make sense of what just happened. Like I've been looking at this thing and admiring it. And well, now you're telling me I got to look at it completely differently. So that's another point of interest for me is how does that affect how we start to value players and what they do defensively? And don't even get me started on WAR and how that's going to impact that. I mean, we all know about the UZR. Trust me, if you've ever wanted to up the UZR, you sign with the Oakland A's if you're a corner infielder or a middle infielder. Why? Because with all that foul territory, you're going to be making plays in fucking right field on the bullpen mound, okay? Your UZR through the fucking roof. But what happens now? Do we have to start looking at the guys who can actually get to balls up the middle and valuing them a little differently? God damn it. Are we going to have athletes back in this fucking game?
That's what I'm thinking is like, you're now going to have more of a premium on those defensive shortstops.
Yeah. Sorry about the stray here for Dan Ugla. And I don't know that he ever won a Gold Glove, but like, and I don't know that he was a huge part of the shifting thing, but you're like, it's a big second baseman you can just kind of stick over there. You're not too worried about what's popping off defensively, right?
Pretty much, yeah. Forearms for days.
And I love every minute of that dude, but I don't know why that name popped into my head because I think I'm thinking about him moving around, and I think about Francisco Lindor and the comment he made about wanting the athletes to be able to athlete.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. I'm intrigued.